Well, that's cool. It's a Xenodrop or whatever it's called.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Okay. Oh. Oh, I assumed that was a weapon. It's probably just to help me get through here.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The Morks produce biomatter in their lungs. They shake under stress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Screen share suddenly stopped.
But,
Still going.
huh.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of
I
the
don't know. It
single
didn't
ark they left behind
say
that we know other arks
network
traveled
error
through the
or anything
sky
like
and
that.
beyond. It
It
seems those that came before us
it just
never lost
stopped.
hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Yeah. I don't.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Hmm.
Oh. Weird. Okay.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Hmm.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
No voice chat.
A
Just
warning label.
the
The box
PlayStation
looks
just
like a potential
randomly
brain melt.
quit, but apparently voice chat's still working.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go.
Yeah. Anyway, I sent you another screen share request. That
Oh.
was very weird. This
Yeah.
It just stopped out of the blue. I don't know. But the voice chat didn't stop, and there was no network error notification or nothing.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Yeah, I don't.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. They should have backed off.
Where'd he go? Oh.
Tamuk Gabamuk Tab.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Ikobe. Ifari Kobo Faru.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Ikobe. Ifari Kobo Faru.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
Koibe Okorfabe.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
Kuzata Ghetto.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Baluotulu.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Muk Bebuk.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
Farfarifyo. Tuka Kubu.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have.
Yamoluwando.
It was after the attack that the Unity fell apart. Your
He
Muma's
goes,
disciples divided
and
and
then
formed
narrates a whole bunch
tribes
of
as a
crap.
reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Valu Alu Herua.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.